Author of the book Battles for Delhi, Dilli, Kareeb. Battles for Delhi basically stands for the fact that India has always got to be strong and defend itself against forces which will always seek to harm India and try to invade India. That is the context of Battles of Delhi. Now we come to the exit of the British, who left India because the Indians were very proud of our history, and under a combination of leaders like Mahatma Gandhi, Nehru, Patel, Subhash Chandra Bose, Bharat Singh, and so many others, he managed to oust the British from India. In fact, the inspiration of that freedom struggle would have come from the earliest stalwarts who fought in 1857 against the British, like Rani Jhansi, Tatia Tope, Bahadur Shah Zafar, Bakht Khan, to name a few. Now we come to 1947, India becoming independent, and Pakistan mistakenly thinking that Kashmir should have belonged to Pakistan. So the Pakistani tribal forces and the Pakistani army invaded India in 1948, but were pushed back from the gates of Srinagar all the way back to what is today the Pakistan-occupied Kashmir and put in their place. Again, the threat came from northwest of India. Again, we had to be strong and resilient and throw them back. In between, there was this war with Portugal in 1961, where we liberated Goa by defeating the Portugal army. And then in 1962, when the Indian army was not so ready to face the Chinese threat from North India and Northeast India, there were setbacks, and we learned our lesson. And it was in 1965 when Pakistan mistakenly felt that just because it was armed with the latest jets, F-86 Sabres from America, USA, and Bratton tanks, it could defeat India. It was then that India took on and defeated Pakistan in a number of places, basically nullified their Operation Gibraltar and Operation Grand Slam. And there was a famous battle of Asamutter fought, in which the Indian tank squadrons defeated the Pakistani tank squadrons, which boasted of the Patton tank. Then it was 1971, again the decisive war was fought, in which India defeated Pakistan and made Bangladesh an independent country and took close to 100,000 Pakistani prisoners. Then there was the Kargil War of 1999, again a threat came from northwest, and the heights of Kargil and other areas were occupied by the Pakistani invaders, and again they had to be ejected from there with force. The threat remained. And finally we saw this Pahalgam terror attack, in which 22 innocent people during a holiday were killed by terrorists, leading India to launch what is called Operation Sindoor, where India attacked 9 terrorist camps in Pakistan, destroyed them using a combination of aircraft and missiles. Pakistan tried to hit back with drones and missiles, but because of the very strong Indian defenses, Akash-3, S-400, Bharat, they were able to nullify that threat, destroy the Pakistani missiles and drones, and then attack back with the BrahMos missile, the cruise missile, and actually inflict massive damage on multiple Pakistani air bases, like Noor Khan base, or the base near the Goda, and many other bases, forcing Pakistan who called for negotiations and asked us to ceasefire, which we agreed to. So this is the context of Operation Sindoor, the recent India-Pakistan conflict. I've covered that is threat from northwest. It started with the Persians and their allies, the Greeks, the Indo-Greeks, the Shakas, the Pushans, the Huns, the Arabs, the Turks, the Mughals, the Afghans. And today it's through this arch enemy called Pakistan. It will always be there, because that is the route they've always taken to try and get the better of India. And recent Operation Sindoor has shown how India has been strong enough under the leadership of our Prime Minister and our armed forces to defeat Pakistan damage their bases, nullify their incoming threats, and also their terrorist hideouts. It's a lesson in how India has to always remain strong, improve our defenses further, and go on the offensive and defeat the enemy forces that never dare attack India again. That's the context of the recent India-Pakistan conflict and the Operation Sindoor.